weekly updates. First off, Gigafactory is coming up on Friday, and I'm working on my little rig for the 3D shooting, and this actually will slip in right into the hot shoe of my camcorder. I'll have two additional smaller cameras directly above my main 4K camcorder, and that'll give me the stereoscopic vision, which I'll combine and make it so you can watch in VR. Now, before I get into the updates for the week, I would like to bring to attention one of my longtime viewers, Bradley Hayes. He's 23 and lives in Antelope Valley in Palmdale, California. Now, the reason I want to bring to attention Bradley is he's got a little bit of a tough, he's had run into some tough luck lately, having a little bit of a tough time family-wise and life-wise. He lives with his wife and 4-month-old child, cute little guy too, and both himself and his wife have lost their jobs, and they're having a real hard time making ends meet. Now, he does have a GoFundMe, but so if you would like to help out Bradley a bit, you can see the link to the GoFundMe in the description box below. However, the real purpose of me mentioning this is I would actually rather help Bradley find a job. He currently does not have a car. Let's see, let me just read off some of what I have written here. So like I said, the real purpose of this is to help Bradley find a job. He's punctual, a quick learner, and great in a fast-paced environment. He has experience in both management and customer service. He's worked retail, customer service. He's done electronic repairs. His dream job would be, of course, every time I do a video, his dream job would actually be working for either Tesla or Google. So Elon, if you happen to be watching and you can help Bradley out somehow with a job, that would be awesome. He currently does not own a car, and his future dream is to own a Tesla. So if anybody out there around his area, once again, he lives in the Antelope Valley in Palmdale, California. I'm not too familiar with California locations. He could really use some help. Now, I'm not going to publish his contact information directly, but if someone out there thinks he can help, they can help Bradley. My email address is listed on the bottom of almost all my videos, so feel free to email me and I will forward you Bradley's contact information. But let's see if we can help out one of my longtime viewers here. On to regular news. Tesla won't disable Autopilot. Instead, they want to focus on educating owners. Tesla scores dead last in showroom sales, and and that's showroom sales compared to traditional auto manufacturers and sales, because, well, but they just don't seem to grasp when they keep, pointing their fingers and laughing at Tesla due to the poor showroom sales. Is most people aren't buying in the showroom. Tesla is completely different than other car companies. Most people are buying them online in the comfort of their own home. They don't need to go to a showroom. It's a zero pressure environment. I mean, so if they get to point their finger and laugh at Tesla for being different and providing a car buying experience that people want, instead of ramming a vehicle down people's throats like most car sales companies, I mean, come on. There have been reports that German government has been blocking Autopilot updates in response to the recent fatality and accidents. This claim is actually, or supposedly, false. The German government stated they are not blocking anything from Tesla. A group of lawyers claims that a warning that displays on the screen that alert drivers to take control of the vehicle in the case of autopilot not being able to handle situations, or the lines disappearing from the road, would not hold up in court. Personally, I believe that these lawyers are just trying to set themselves up for future litigation against car companies with autonomous or semi-autonomous driving, so that way it can help them line their own pockets. Have you ever known a lawyer not to want to line their pockets? Doesn't happen too often. Drag Times has made a list of top 10 do's and don'ts for autopilot, so check that out. They beat me to it. I hadn't started doing that, but they beat me to it. But if you guys would like, I would still be happy to make my own list of do's and don'ts. I just don't want to be called a copier of others. The U.S. Senate Committee on Commerce is requesting a brief from Tesla on the recent autopilot accidents. And they want it by the 29th of July, which is this Friday. And it just so happens that Elon is super busy this week with the Gigafactory grand opening event. So I wonder if they chose that date for a specific reason. Wouldn't doubt it. TeslaMotors.com is now Tesla.com. It's now that Tesla has changed their focus from automobiles to everything. Tesla's also going to be initiating a fast lane at the service centers. You might have seen the similar at traditional auto service centers. And this is to help address minor car issues without the extreme waits that we're seeing of anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks in less busy service centers to months, months, in busier places like in California. Now, I will state also, Tesla has always prioritized repairs for vehicles that are inoperable. So, say you had a contactor blow out in your battery pack, they'll get you in right away as the vehicle's inoperable. But say you got a sticky window motor, no, that you'll have to wait. Just as an example. And I think that's only going to get worse once the Model 3 comes out. But Elon already is planning on greatly expanding the number of service centers around the world. Elon has this past week released Master Plan number 2. I cover this in my Master Plan number 2 video. See my Tesla playlist. Our good old pal Jerome, which everybody thought had left Tesla. He didn't quite leave Tesla. He just wanted to, be less in the public eye. What he was doing before was a very stressful job, and I commend him. I've met Jerome and spoken with him on a number of occasions. He is a very awesome guy, and he deserves everybody's utmost respect. He's like Elon number 2, and he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we just don't hear or know about. And he's one of the other big chunks of glue helping holding Tesla together and keeping everything run smooth. So I'd like to give first a thumbs up and a +1 to Jerome. And Jerome just so happens to have been testing out the Tesla semi-truck. Yes, Tesla already has prototype semi-trucks, or a semi-truck, and Jerome has been testing it out. The Model 3 will likely be the least expensive or lowest cost Tesla that will ever be produced. I also cover this in the Tesla Master Plan video, and that's because Tesla aims at having people eventually be able to have the cars work for them and pay for themselves, which would be absolutely freaking awesome. Plus the amount of technology that's going in these cars. Whoosh, straight through the roof. Tesla logs show that pedestrian accident prevented due to autopilot / collision avoidance. After the owner of the Model S writes to Tesla about the save. So collision avoidance did manage to stop the vehicle at one night and save a pedestrian from getting creamed. Looking for a job? The Gigafactory, Tesla and the Gigafactory Panasonic is currently hiring more employees for the Gigafactory ramp up. So if you're interested, get those applications in and prepare to move to Reno and Sparks, Nevada. Tesla opens store in Australia. It'll be their flagship store. It's approximately 5,000 square feet. So it is massive. Tesla now has a new lease program and has released the new lease rates for Model S and Model X vehicles. So check that out on teslamotors.com. And that is it for the current update. Just some final notes. Once again, I will be at the Gigafactory event this Friday with Guy Wiggins. If anybody is in the area and wants to meet up, we'll be staying at the Circus. It's good, clean, and the rooms are cheap. So I missed something here. So we'll be staying at the Circus. So if anybody else out there that will be attending or lives in the area wants to get together, I, as usual, due to having two midgets, which I'm sure you can hear in the background, swimming in their kiddie pool, am on a tighter schedule. Bjorn will be there too. I'll be arriving approximately 9:30 p.m. on Thursday and leaving Reno at 6:50 a.m. on Saturday. The Gigafactory opening starts in the afternoon. We'll be getting more specific details this week. Tesla loves waiting till the last minute to tell us what's going on. Specifically the Model 3 event. I failed on that. Oops, sorry. But, so I will update you all on my Facebook page. So if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my Facebook page. It's a heck of a lot easier for me to get small, quick details and updates to all of you. You can see that the link to that is in the description below. So please like and subscribe. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. That helps me continue to make videos for you. Congratulations goes out to Bjorn on taking delivery of Optimus Prime, his beautiful blue Model X. And back to the Gigafactory event. The event will start later in the afternoon, similar to the Model 3 event did. If I can get enough Wi-Fi, I know I'm going to have a heck of a time with cellular, but if I can get enough Wi-Fi, I will also do trust me, my camera rig, as long as they don't take it away from me when I go in, my camera rig is going to be absolutely crazy. I'll probably end up having a total of 4 cameras. I'm going to put an extension here, and my 6S is going to go up here, so I can stream live if I can get fast enough Wi-Fi. But anyways, I'm off track again. Since the event starts later in the afternoon, if any of you want to meet up in the morning, that would be awesome. If we could do like a morning roundtable discussion at maybe a coffee house or a restaurant or something, I could broadcast that live, and we can do some phone-ins. I keep wanting to do a phone-in, some phone-ins, but unfortunately, it's been difficult to do. Just because I'm always going this alone. I don't have anybody around at the moment to be able to man a computer and do this and that, take calls. But if we could do something fun together, we could do a nice live broadcast and good discussion, or just even get together and have a lot of fun. Tesla-loving people have a good time together. And it is really effing hot. Humidity level is approximately 96% right now, according to the weather.gov, which I believe it. So I am going to get something nice and cool to drink now. Oh boy, great. Here comes the Gino. Hi, Gino. Say hi. Hi. Louder. Hi. 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 Okay.
That's going louder.
Say bye-bye to everybody. Say bye-bye. Right. a couple more videos coming this week before the Gigafactory.
I say
So just to recap, I'll have the Gigafactory in both 4K as well as 4K VR. So if you have a nice pair of VR goggles, if you need to purchase, I have a link to purchase some VR goggles down in the description below from my channel sponsor, Gear Best. You can also see my VR video on that I did about 2-3 weeks ago, and it's a really good pair. They even come with a neat little remote. So hopefully you'll all be able to enjoy it and help you feel like you were there with me. So, adios.